Alright guys, so August has just ended and September has finally just begun. You guys know exactly what that means, so let's go ahead and roll the titles now, shall we? My name is Kirsten. So for today's video alone, obviously you guys already know that it is time for yet another monthly favorites video again. So a few weeks ago I finally caught up on my monthly favorites for both June and July. So since I did that, August has ended also. And I figured I would go ahead and make another little monthly favorites video because why not? I mean, we're already here in September, so that's a plus, right? Means we're progressing further into the future. But anyway, enough of that rambling. I'm not really gonna say much, I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. So, without further ado, I am gonna go ahead and dive right on into this topic of what's been considered my favorites for August. So going over this whole little movie slash TV show section of what's been considered my favorites for August, there wasn't really a whole lot that I had to watch this month, unfortunately, so basically I did have a chance to watch a few new things since, of course, I came back from my vacation, obviously. When I got back from my vacation, I finally had some time to watch certain things myself, so I had a chance to watch one TV show and two other movies. So to begin with the TV shows, obviously you guys have already known this by now, but I think last time in my monthly favorites video I chatted with you guys and I told you that I was in the middle of watching The Vampire Diaries and then I just suddenly stopped for a while. Well, now I went back to watching season 5 and I finally had a chance to finish it, so good on myself for trying to finish season 5. And now I can finally be able to move on to season 6, which is during September, obviously. So I'm gonna head into that pretty soon, I promise. I'm almost done with the series too, my goodness. Time flies by. So moving on to the other two movies that I had a chance to watch. The first one I've been wanting to see for quite some time. It is called Green Room. And basically what Green Room is all about is it's about like this punk rock group that goes traveling and then they encountered some kind of trouble in this little gig place that they performed their concert at. So basically a murder went down and it became like a whole little fight for survival kind of thing. So I thought that was pretty interesting. It was like a horror slash thriller related movie, so I thought that was kind of interesting. I will admit though, it was not something I was expecting it to be, but still it was a pretty decent movie. And of course, the other movie that I had a chance to watch last, but most definitely not least, it is a movie I had a chance to see with my folks. And that movie in particular is called Rocket Man. So basically it tells the life story of Elton John, and being able to watch his story from that whole movie perspective, I thought it was very interesting. And what's very interesting and very unique about how they presented this movie was almost like a musical, which I thought was kind of cool because it told the life story of Elton John, but at the same time it had its like musical moments because the majority of his music was surprisingly inspired by his life story, which I thought was really cool. It was a really good movie, and I thoroughly enjoyed it with my folks, and I like it just as much as Bohemian Rhapsody. I think both of those movies in particular are just fantastic. So yeah, it wasn't a whole lot of things I had a chance to watch this month, but so yeah, really good movies and of course TV show. So for the video game section of this video, obviously, there wasn't a whole lot of video games that I had a chance to play, especially when I got back home, because obviously I haven't played any sort of PlayStation games in quite some time actually. It's been almost 2 months since I last played a PlayStation game, so it feels really great to be able to play PlayStation games again, which of course I had a chance to get a new game while I was away, and this game in particular is called Shadow of the Colossus. Now, I remember playing this on the PlayStation 2, and I thought the PlayStation 2 version of the game was pretty cool, but the PlayStation 4 HD remaster of this game was, you know, I will be honest with you guys, I thought the PlayStation 2 version of this game was beautiful landscape-wise, but playing this on the PlayStation 4, however, the graphics were updated pretty well actually, and I love how they updated everything to make the landscape and everything look so breathtakingly gorgeous, and I fell in love with this game growing up as a kid, so when I found out that they were gonna release the HD remaster, I was all like, oh hell yes, I really want to play this game. So I did, and I got to admit to you guys, since I got this game, I'm not even kidding you, I beat the game 5 times, okay? I beat the game 5 times, but to explain why I've beaten this game 5 times was because I really wanted to challenge myself and obtain a platinum trophy before the end of August. And luckily enough, I did get a platinum trophy, and it's been such a long time since I reached a platinum trophy on any of my PlayStation games, and this is one of these games that I reached platinum, so yay, I had a chance to do that. So yeah, really fun, gorgeous game. I highly recommend you guys play this game because it is honestly really amazing. I enjoy this game so much. And so yeah, fantastic game. I really love this. So for the whole little travel and events section part of this video, I figured I would go ahead and mention a few things. During the middle part of August, I finally got back home from my vacation, as you guys have already seen from my last monthly favorites video. So yeah, I'm back for good, and I've been making videos ever since. And so that was something new that ended up happening. And then also, as soon as I got back home, and luckily I did get back home in time for my brother's graduation at a college. And my brother graduated from paramedic school, so I thought that was pretty cool. Not a whole lot happened. I basically traveled back home from Indianapolis to finally Texas, and now I'm back at home doing my little normal routine that I've been doing for quite some time. A new routine, to be exact. Since I've been on vacation for quite some time, I decided to get out of my comfort zone and try something a little bit different, a new little habit that I thought I would do. As you guys know, I've been working on my manuscript for quite some time, and obviously, if you've seen a vlog that I posted last week, you guys have already known about this by now, but yeah, that's what I've been doing, and since then, I've been sticking with it till this very day, and hopefully I can get this story going and accomplished someday. So yeah, Not a whole lot has happened, but I figured I would share it anyway. So as you guys have pretty much already known, I am quite the vegan foodie, and I always love trying something new, so I figured I would go ahead and share this in this video as well. So real quickly, before I left to basically go back home into Texas, there was this Thai restaurant that my grandmother from Indiana and I decided to try out, because obviously Asian food always sounds so good to me, and I absolutely love Asian food. It's really easy to veganize, and everything is just so flavorful and tasteful, and it is honestly so good. But anyway, so my grandmother and I, we went over to this Thai restaurant, right? And there was a few things in there that I had a chance to try out that I've never tried out before, actually. So one of them was called the chrysanthemum tea, and the chrysanthemum tea was actually really sweet, and I actually really enjoyed it. Another sweet treat that I ended up ordering from there, obviously, it is called the sticky rice mango, and luckily it was vegan, so I was really happy about that, because normally in some restaurants they don't carry hardly any, you know, vegan desserts or anything like that. But I got to try out the sticky rice mango as like a dessert for the first time ever. And honestly, that was the best dessert I've ever had in my life. I'm not even exaggerating. And usually sticky rice is something that you would never expect to have as like a dessert, and it was delicious. I absolutely loved that dessert so much. To learn how to make that someday. So another thing that was relatively new to me that I've never tried out before in my life, it was basically talked about in the vegan community for such a long time, and that is the release of the Impossible Whopper. So when I got back home into Texas, my folks wanted to, you know, go to Burger King, and I discovered that they finally launched the Impossible Burger like nationwide, and I was so thrilled, so excited, and so happy that they finally got to release this burger in particular. I had a chance to try it out, and surprisingly enough, it was pretty good. In my honest opinion, I still like the Beyond Meat burger than I do with like the Impossible Burger, but still, the Impossible Burger was by far like the most satisfying thing that you can actually taste. I thought it was pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I thoroughly enjoyed the burger very much, and as always, plant-based burgers are really awesome. There was a Gardein product that I got to try that was relatively new to me, and it's like some kind of fried rice with like some kind of protein vegan chicken strips in them, which I thought was really good, and it made a really satisfying meal, I'm not gonna lie. I got to try out the Sweet Earth's bacon, and the Sweet Earth bacon was actually really good. I think that was the best vegan bacon that I've tried so far. It's honestly the best that I've tried so far. It's really good. I got to try out the Morning Star's vegan mini corn dogs, and I thought they were pretty good, and I thoroughly enjoyed them. So another food that I had a chance to try out, I've heard about it in a YouTube video someplace, but I've never actually tried it before until just recently, actually. And the brand is called No Evil. It is called the No Evil Chicken. I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys this real fast. I mean, can we just take a moment to actually appreciate how great their packagings look? They give out a really nice little presentation. So I'm not gonna lie, I thought the packaging was kind of cool. So when you open it up, obviously it gives like these nice little vegan messages. So you save water by eating plenty of plant meat. And it says, you just saved a boatload of water. One person eating a plant-based diet saves 1,100 gallons of water every day. That's enough to fill 22 bathtubs every day, which is insane, and that's actually pretty cool to know. I mean, you save tons of water that way, so it's really cool that they add like these really cool little messages on here, and it actually makes me feel really good about myself just being able to read that. So, yeah. The packaging is pretty cool, it tastes really great, and I just think it's awesome. I'm not gonna lie, very, very cool. So, final food product that I actually tried and loved very much, but most definitely not least, speaking of, dessert earlier, I had a chance to try out a new brand of vegan ice cream, and it is by So Delicious, and it is the cold brew coffee. Now, I will be honest with you guys, I have not tried, coffee flavored ice cream in a very long time, and when I try to find, coffee flavored ice creams in the store, I couldn't find any that were like vegan, and then when I went into the store the other day, I found this, and automatically I just had to try it out. I just thought, this is gonna taste so great, and it's not gonna taste any different compared to like, other ice creams and stuff like that. And surprisingly enough, it is actually really good, and I honestly love this dairy-free ice cream so much. I'm actually really addicted to it. Just coffee flavored ice cream, and in my case, dairy-free ice cream, coffee flavored, tasted absolutely amazing. I could definitely get more of this in the future. It is so good. So if you love coffee, and if you haven't not tried out coffee flavored ice cream, especially vegan ice cream, I highly recommend you guys try this out, because this stuff is honestly so good. So yes, my favorite vegan ice cream by far. So yeah guys, that's all the stuff that I got to try out this month, and I was actually very satisfied and pleased with everything that I had a chance to try out for the month of August. So guys, that is pretty much everything that I thought I would share with you guys on what has been my favorites for the whole entire month of August. So I know there wasn't a whole lot of favorites that I had a chance to share this month, but to be honest, I just got back from my vacation not that long ago, so I guess that's pretty much the case in this department. So regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed this video on what I had to share for the whole entire month of August. So if you guys did, be sure to sucker punch that like button down below. Comment down below as well, let me know what has been your favorites for the whole entire month of August. And of course, if you guys are completely new to this channel, and if you haven't done so already, please do dedicate the time and effort to subscribe to my lovely channel, join my little army of darkness, and if you hit that notification button, you will be updated with brand new videos every single Friday. If you guys are interested in following me outside of YouTube, all of my social medias will be listed in the description box right down below if you are indeed interested in checking them out yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a completely chill week, an awesome day or night, and I will talk to you all soon in the very next video. So until then, stay completely dark and so fucking brutal and awesome, my friends. Take care. Bye for now.